hold up. It's Lil Pac, baby, in the building. The truth teller in the building. The pressure bringer in the building. If you rockin' with Pac, make some noise. Yeah, if you got your receipts, put it on the floor. If you got that truth, put it on the floor. If you rockin' with Lil Pac, put it on the floor. Hey, 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 hey. One time for the realest, bitch. Two times for the coldest, bitch. Three times for the bossed up, bitch. Fuck it up, fuck it up. Yeah, that's Lil Pac, bitch. One time for Lil Pac, bitch. Let's go. Two times for Lil Pac, bitch. That's right. Three times for Lil Pac, bitch. Fuck it up, fuck it up. It's Lil Pac, baby. Walk in, whole room in a G-shift. Truth talk heavy, she don't ever miss. Stand on facts, yeah, she stand on 10. When Pac touch down, pressure step in. Spotlight glow when she hit that live. Whole chat lit when she drop that vibe. No fake love, only real ones roll. Lil Pac run the scene, that's how it goes. Clock that T receipts on sight. Drop one post on that ignite. Talk that truth, she don't play nice. Put it on the floor, expose that light. Go Lil Pac, go, go Lil Pac, go, go Lil Pac, go. Put it on the floor, Pac, put it on the floor. Time for the realest, bitch. Two times for the coldest, bitch. Three times for the bossed up, bitch. Fuck it up, fuck it up. Yeah, that's Lil Pac, bitch. One time for Lil Pac, baby. Two times for Lil Pac, baby. That's right. Three times for Lil Pac, baby. Turn up, fuck it up, fuck it up. It's Lil Pac, baby. Truth in her voice, yeah, the crowd gon' lean. When she clock them receipts, know she mean what she mean. No cap stories, she dismantle the fake. Every live she hit, make the whole chat shake. From the boot energy to worldwide view. Lil Pac, baby, got nothing to prove. Stand tall, crown never tilt. Pressure too heavy, whole lane get built. Put it on the floor, 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 put it on the floor. Go Lil Pac, go Lil Pac, go. Receipts on the floor, let's go. One time for Lil Pac, baby. Two times for Lil Pac, baby. That's right. Three times for Lil Pac, baby. Turn up, fuck it up, fuck it up. It's Lil Pac, baby.
If you want some weird shit, stay away. Stay away from me. Period.
No weapon should profit.
No weapon form is going to prosper.
No weapon form is going to profit. Thank you, Pastor.
And another thing, if you coming with that drama and that negativity, wet, you know what's going on. Stop playing.
Hey y'all, happy Monday. What is up, everybody? Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being tuned in on this good old Monday, baby. Child, y'all been looking for your girl with a flashlight in the daytime. Okay? Don't make me show up, y'all. And I've been working on something. That's why I've been in the disappearing act. But y'all gonna see really, really soon. and it's gonna be members only. Sorry, y'all. Gotta do it members only because of the context of the content. Let's just say that. So yeah, if you ain't a member, you're gonna have to get a membership for it. I put a lot of work into this movie. We're gonna call it a movie because it's definitely a movie. It's over an hour long. But yeah, y'all gonna have to get a membership for that. So it's gonna be dropping real soon too. What y'all been waiting for. Let's just say that. But anyways, hey y'all. Y'all been looking for me, child. I've been getting emails. I've been getting y'all in the comments. Y'all been looking for your girl, but I'm here now. So don't make me show up and then y'all don't show up because it's not saga related, okay? We got a few people in the chat. Let me get to the top to see who in here. Then we're going to get it started. I ain't going to stay too long, y'all, because like I told you, I'm working on something and I've been trying my hardest to get it finished. But, child, it's time consuming. And y'all know anytime I'm working on a video premiere or something like that, it takes me a while, especially with this one because it's really, really long. It's a lot of editing. And I've been trying to work on it in between what I do outside of YouTube. So, yeah, that's why it's been taking me a little minute, child. But I finally put all the clips and receipts. Now I just gotta go back and edit it. Hey Scorpio, hey my bro Terry. Thank you for the copyright. We need it because I want to play some clips. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purpose such as a criticism, comment, news report, and teaching scholarship and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. We got Miss Darlene, we got Q, we got Christina, Miss Yolanda, Jaisha, Miss Renee. We got, let me see, hold on. You say you email me? I ain't even checked my email yet, y'all. I've been busy, okay? I've been working and I've been busy. So I'm gonna check it as soon as I get a chance. Hey Myla. Who else in here? Manifestations of God. We got Miss Angela B. We got Latae, of course, Miss Patrina, Miss Didi. Shout out to the green team for being VIP in the chat. We got Nita, we got Leah, Miss Fila. Shout out to you and all my other beautiful minds that's holding it down. Capricorn. We got Lou in the building, Miss Janice, Kimberly. We got, let me see, hold on. Swisher Sweet, shout out to you. Miss Mercedes, Miss Vanessa, my sister Jay. Who else? Candy in the building. You say shout out to my boy Shamar. He hit the stage with Cardi B in there. Oh, really? I didn't even see that, y'all. I'm gonna have to go look and see. I'm pretty sure it's a clip on YouTube. I'm gonna go find it later. I did not know that. I know she did break a record, so shout out to Cardi for that. She doing big things, baby. Hey Miss Jean, hey Christina, hey Miss Michelle, hey Miss Melody. Who else? Miss DeReese. Shout out to everybody that's in here and a collective hey to anybody else that joins us. This is a very impromptu live, y'all. I literally just threw it up there. So I know most people is at work because it is Monday, the start of the work week. So I probably should have did this live later on when everybody was getting off. But I wanted to get it out the way so I could finish working on what I'm working on. But that's what I'm about to start doing, y'all. I'm gonna try to start coming early during the day, even though we don't have a whole lot of people in here early because everybody be at work. But that way I can, just to not avoid not going live because I want to actually get some lives in. I'm gonna start coming early and maybe do like an hour or hour and a half and just get it out the way and then finish what I gotta finish after I get off the live. That's so y'all gonna start seeing me in the morning times. So well, like this ain't really morning. This is kind of like afternoon. So afternoon time. So y'all just kind of make a little mental note that I'll start coming, and every blue moon I'll do the nightcaps or mainly on the weekends. But now I'm gonna try to do my lives like late morning, early afternoon. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do, y'all. But what was I saying? Try to lost my thought. If you would like to donate to me monetarily, you can cash at me $Lupac2. You can also buy me a coffee. Shout out to my coffee people. You can also support the platform by getting a super chat or super sticker. Y'all know I always set a little goal. It ain't much, it ain't mandatory, but it's greatly, greatly appreciated because it contributes to the revenue of this particular live stream. You can also support your girl by getting a membership. Shout out to the green team for holding it down. I know I owe y'all a members live, and it's coming, y'all. I've been waiting on something. I've been putting off on it because I've been waiting on something and it still ain't hit me yet. It still ain't hit the email, but I might just have to do the members live anyways, just for us to catch up. But like I said, y'all, what I'm working on will be in members only. So if you don't have a membership, you're going to have to get it because of, like I said, the context, the receipts, certain, individuals being revealed. I don't want to do that publicly. Okay. If you know, you know. So yeah, y'all gonna have to get a membership to see that one. That one I have to put in members only. But what else? Make sure y'all watching them ads, y'all. Please hit that like button at the end of this live. Hype your girl up. Y'all know the vibes. I almost forgot my little saying. I ain't been on here in a little minute. I really slacked this month, baby. But y'all, to be honest, it's not really too much going on as far as saga related. They got the Ashley Janae situation that's going on. I seen something happen in Shreveport where this man unalived 8 kids, and y'all know that's like Shreveport is not that well, it's a little minute from me, but that's in Louisiana basically. I'm gonna have to ask my uncle if he know that man because my uncle lived in not Shreveport. He lived in Monroe, but he know a lot of people in Shreveport. So I'm gonna have to ask him if he knew that damn lunatic who did that. I'm gonna find out, y'all. I'm gonna see if I can get some tea on that situation because that is crazy. Imagine a father unaliving 8 kids. That and then him. If I'm didn't they say that him, not to get off topic, but didn't they say that him and I guess the wife or the girlfriend was in critical condition? So basically the two adults survived, but the kids didn't. I'm gonna have to look more into it because I don't know the details in full. But that is a crazy story, y'all. Woo child, we gon' Christina, when y'all see, I don't even want to hint at it on this public live because y'all know people like to get memberships just to be nosy. So I might have to do invite only with that one, y'all. Because when I tell y'all this one is about to blow the roof off, yeah, this gonna be my biggest one yet. And y'all know for me to go missing that long, y'all know I've been working on something. But this one gonna be crazy. So I might have to do some type of invitation only with members only. We'll see. I'll figure it out once I get almost to the finish line because I'm halfway. Well, I say I'm like 75% done because the hardest part is putting all the clips together and then putting the receipts, but then the editing takes me about shit a little minute too. But the hard part is done basically. I just gotta go back in and edit. Look at Latae talking about well, send my invite. Listen, if you already a member, you good. If you already a member, you good. It's the ones I'm gonna have to watch the ones that try to sneak and get a membership. I'm gonna be keeping my eye just to let y'all know. If you ain't a regular in this chat, don't think you finna grab that membership to see that movie I made or that I'm making. Because I'm gonna be watching the people that's getting the memberships from here on out. I'm gonna be shout out to YouTube because YouTube got it now where you can actually block people from your channel. I did not know that, y'all. I just recently found that out. Like you can really block them from not even just from your chat. You know how you could stop at first you could stop them from typing. Now you can really block them from your platform. So shout out to YouTube for making that work because we needed that. He was unalive by the police. There are 2 other women. Oh, okay. See, I don't know all the details. I just been seeing headlines. So I'm gonna definitely look into it, y'all, since they're so close to home. And I'm gonna reach out to my uncle who, kind of live close to that area to see what he knows. Well, which he's not in Monroe anymore, but he lived in Monroe all his life. So he probably know those, well, I don't know, because my uncle got a little coin, baby. They look like they was kind of on the, you know, shut up, Pop. YouTube is messy. You can ban them. Yup. Sure can. It was told the mother had waking up asking where her. Oh my God, y'all. That is so sad. Let me know if y'all want me to cover that. Let me know and I'll cover it. But it's gonna be on another live. Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Please support the goal, y'all. Y'all know it is crucial because when we do these live streams, if y'all want me to keep coming back doing this other content, okay, support the goal, please, because I have to get into this algorithm. So it's going to take a while to get it to where I need it to be. When I start doing other live streams, y'all know I've been trying to push into the Claressa Shield saga. And oh, y'all, when I tell y'all, shout out to Scorpio. Scorpio was like, this is what I've been waiting on. When I tell y'all the Remy, Papoose, and Claressa saga has been hitting, I should have been jumped back into it, y'all. Like I should have been. So now I'm gonna have to really, really push myself and try to make time to go. I need to go live at least 5 times back to back to push myself into the algorithm. And somebody remind me to change my hashtags. Somebody remind me to change my hashtags because that's another thing too. In order to get in that algorithm, you gotta switch your hashtags up. So please, somebody remind me later. But yeah, y'all, I'm trying. Okay. So like I said, y'all don't be looking for me with no flashlight in the daytime if y'all not gonna pull up. Okay. Don't be having me wasting my time. I could be working on my little video now. That when I not little, big movie. Because it's giving very much a movie. Okay. So they might after they see that, they might wanna make that into a production. I cannot wait to finish that, y'all. Hey, Auntie Pimo. I've been singing your other little your outro. How does it go? Damn, I didn't forgot already. Let me think. That little boy. What is it? I'm not little boy, it's a little girl. How she said I'm about to go lay down? I think of it. I know it's something I'm about to go lay down. I forgot. I forgot exactly the tune, but yeah, I remember it later. So are you covering that story? I can if y'all want me to. I'll go look up some details on it. WAFB has all the updates on that pop. Okay, I'm gonna look into it, y'all. I'm gonna look into it. Yes, cover it. Got it. Change her. I know you gonna remind me, Latae. I can't stand her. Team Remy. Yes, y'all know I love me some Remy. Okay, I've been a Remy fan long time ago. But y'all know, let's get into it because y'all know that initially when all of this popped off, they was trying to make it seem like Remy was the one who was cheating first. And y'all know we've been supposed to go down that rabbit hole and all of that, child. We ain't never had a chance to, but eventually we're gonna get to it. But we're gonna start from where we at now. But the more and more people speak out, I've noticed the more and more it's getting exposed. So I'm about to show y'all something real quick. Okay. I'm about to show y'all. Shout out to Nyla Says, because when I tell y'all she be putting it on the flow with that saga, baby, she is. Shout out to Sweet Ma also, because she covers it covers it as well. And they've been doing they big one. Okay. It's Sweet Ma Nyla Says. Damn, what's that other girl name? Something Hutchinson, but she only do shorts. And then they got the people that's over there on Instagram covering it too. But baby, when I tell y'all they be going deep, they go deep, and they didn't found a lot of things, y'all. It's getting real crazy. Um, Thank you, Terry, bro, for my first super. Y'all listen, don't let Terry, my mod, be the only one supporting your girl. Okay, y'all? Make the fireworks go boom for your girl. Okay? Let me see if y'all miss your girl for real. Hey, Auntie Pimo again. She say, Hush Pop, please record. I'm going to do it too, because even Ham was singing it. So I'm going to record it. Next time I think of it, I'm going to record it. I promise. Matter of fact, it's on. I think I sung it on was it my last two lives? If you go all the way to the end of the live before I play my outro, I think I did it. I think it's the last or last two lives, but I did say it. Sing it, I mean. Drunk Punch. What is that? Oh, she about to talk about Claire. Claire gonna get it, okay? Because Claire been cutting up. Now, y'all see the caption where it says, is Claressa Shields proving Laila Ali right? Exposures, crash outs, legacy. And I try to be fair, even though I am a Remy fan. Oh, baby, I'm a Remy fan, okay? I still can appreciate Claressa's everything she has accomplished. I'll never take away Black girl excellence when it comes to doing big things, whether it's in the entertainment industry, whether it's in sports, none of that. Like I appreciate the Black women holding it down for Black women. And I'll never take her accolades or her accomplishments away from her. But I feel like she's doing that. She's doing a pretty good job of her own messing up her legacy, y'all. And you at this point, even if you a fan, you can't deny that. Like she just recently had a crash out. It was either yesterday or the day before. We're gonna play a little bit of that too, where she crashed out on Shadaysha Green and Alicia what is her last name? Baumgarter or something like that. Yeah, something like that. But she crashed out on them, y'all. And I feel like as the face of women's boxing is a certain decorum you are supposed to have. It's a certain, like she just be doing too much, y'all. She be doing entirely too much. And let me be fair, because I did see people saying that, they was throwing subs at her all before the actual, the fights or whatever. But it's one thing to throw subs and it's another to come out on the internet and just crash out and make yourself look like a damn fool. And they have been dragging her for filth all up and through this internet. That's not a good look, y'all. And she's really starting to prove Laila Ali right. When Laila, if we think back to those two, that part 1 and part 2 series that Laila did responding to Claressa, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. And Laila did it with class. She didn't have to call out of her name or anything like that. She just showed the receipts, baby. And that's how I like it. Get straight to the facts. Pull out them receipts and whatever else. But she is really starting to prove her right. And you know, because your brand is your brand. That's your legacy for your kids and all. What you do now and how people will remember you in the future. So it's just so disheartening to see like she don't really have nobody around her that's guiding her correctly. And you know, we say that often because even when it comes to Laonia, we say that. But at the end of the day, these are grown women. These are grown women, y'all. So, you know, it's one thing to have somebody guiding you correctly or, you know, influencing you positively. But if you ain't willing to take it, then you can't force a grown woman to take it. Like if they don't want to take the advice or, you know, what you telling them to make them look better, then that's on their body. Pretty much. That's on their body. Like you can't force them to take their advice or to move differently. They gotta want it for themselves. And that's the reason why she's not getting these brand deals. She's been in the game for over 10 years. She should have some sort of brand deals at this point, y'all. And these people, you got to think about it. A lot of these big brands like Nike and Under Armour and all of these different, yeah, I mean, I'm talking about $1 billion brands. Okay. I ain't talking about a little couple mil. I'm talking about $1 billion brands that way, if you retire from boxing, because that's really, if y'all think about it, when it comes to the revenue in boxing, male versus female, the women are really underpaid. Like they do not get what they are worth. You have to really, and that's why, you know, the ones before her fought so hard, like a Laila, Ann Wolf, and all of the greats. They fought so hard so that, you know, women can get treated more fairly. But which it seemed like it's child, even though we in 2026, it's still moving like a turtle when it comes to fairness, right? But she's the face of women boxing right now. And just think about everything that has came out. Like it's really disheartening. But she gotta do it. If she wanted, you know, she wanna switch up how her legacy is viewed later on, she need to start now. Because it ain't looking good at all. And like back to what I was saying about the pay, you know, when you retire from women boxing, because if y'all notice, like I said, the men make way more than the women when it comes to boxing. The men being like the 100 mils, right? Women, child, if they get 3 to 5 million, if they get that. Claressa is the highest paid woman boxer in history right now, and if you think about it, it's like chump change to what the men make. That's crazy. But also another thing that has been stated statistically is that most men boxers go bankrupt. Like they go bankrupt, and that's crazy to me. Because even, you know, the talks about Floyd Mayweather, and I've been seeing, you know, people saying that he ain't got it like that. He doing Fashion Nova ads, and I'm telling y'all, don't be surprised if y'all don't see Floyd pop up with another fight. Cause I heard it was in the works, another him and Manny Pacquiao rematch. I heard that was in the works. And y'all know anytime Floyd come out of retirement, it's cause he needs some money. Okay, you got to know that. It's cause he need a bag. And they said they got lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit coming out on him, which is crazy. But yeah, that's why you need those branding deals, because once you retire, that's that longevity money. That's that legacy money right there. That's that generational money right there. That generational coin that's passed down to your kids once they start getting of age and making a name for themselves or following in your footsteps. But if you didn't destroy your brand before you can even make it to retirement, you better hold on. You better make some good investments with what you made. I tell you that. Because if she ain't making no good investments, and it's given that she just blowing her money. It's given that she blowing it. And now don't get it twisted. It ain't nothing wrong with enjoying the fruits of your labor. It's nothing wrong with, you know, like how she just went and bought her a Corvette or whatever. But if you don't have your priorities in order, if you ain't made investments to where your money can work for you, or your investments can work for you, where you getting that residual income, you know, you can sit, when you do retire, you can sit down because you got multiple businesses that's making a coin for you consistently, consecutively, then I would hope y'all, because I heard somewhere that allegedly she's paying notes, like she's not paying these things out. Like people were saying she still, got a mortgage on her house. She didn't buy. I don't know how true that is. Okay, we just saying allegedly. But if that is the case, y'all know how I feel when it comes to notes, right? Some people are against paying something out. I'm for it because I feel like you benefit more when you pay it out versus having a note. Unless you're trying to build up your credit, but go get a credit card, child. Okay? But I feel like it's more beneficial, especially if you take a hard fall. At least you can say you own what you have and nobody can take it from you. Or you fall short or whatever. But what else I wanted to say before I play this clip? Uh Something else. Yeah, back to what I was saying, y'all. So Layla tried to give her advice as far as branding is concerned. Like you gotta clean it up. A lot of these big companies, Nike and Under Armour and all of that, these are companies owned by them white folk, child. They not finna give no ninja put no ninja on their brands that's out here acting a plum damn fool, showing they whole entire ass. They not finna put you as a face on a product. When you acting ghetto, you can't take you could take the girl out the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out the girl. That's what it's giving. Okay? Like, come on. Please. You doing this for us. Let's not resort back to the hood mentality. People throw subs off. I seen a comment, y'all, because I've been, doing a little research, and I seen a comment where somebody said that, what was it? They said that Claressa she can't handle the media. Like she cannot handle the difference of opinions. She's another Brianna. They put stuff on social media, and then when people speak against it, people that don't agree with the behavior or what's being put out, they crash. They crash and they try to go after everybody that don't agree. And guess who end up losing in the end when you move like that? Show ain't the little people. It show ain't the little people, okay? But they are very, very similar, y'all. They are very similar when it comes to putting things out publicly and then crashing when it doesn't work in their favor. Oh, child, listen. Let me go up. Because I see y'all gave me a super. Let me go down and see. Hey, all right, Buttercup. Hey, to everybody that's coming in. I see y'all. I appreciate y'all. Please come in, hit that like button, support the goal if y'all don't mind. All right, let me go down. Hold on, y'all. Shout out to Miss Renee for 17 months. Love you down. I emailed you last night. Okay, Miss Renee, I'm going to check it. My love. I love you too, Miss Patrina. Thank you for that super, my love. And thank you, Mila. Send the support. Happy Monday. Right back at you, my girl. Okay, y'all. So, let me pull this up so we can get into it. Let's pull this up, y'all. Oh, hold on. I hope I ain't messing nothing up, y'all. Hold up, y'all. 1 second. Oh, baby, listen. Remy been eating. How many of y'all heard the diss track? Watch how you talk to me. I'm a mobile. You getting surgery off a promo itch. How many of y'all? I love it. Y'all, and another thing, while I'm pulling this up, y'all notice how Papoose never responded? Well, some will say he did respond. He posted a video wearing his wedding ring, which is very, very interesting, right? That was real interesting because it's like you've been having, and now let me say this too, because hold on, where's that doggone video? Hold up, y'all. Him and Claressa been having a whole lot to say. Him and Claressa been having a whole lot to say about Remy. If y'all notice, and that's why if you notice in her rap, she said, what was it? Listen, if it's tension, how I never get at it, but I always get mentioned. She said that's 100% facts, baby. Because listen, she's always getting mentioned. She always get mentioned every time they do an interview. Remy is brought up. Can y'all not do? And here's the thing: they have the power to change the direction of the interview. They don't have to speak on her. They could tell the host, hey, we in a peaceful place. We good. I don't even want to go there. Switch the subject. Let's talk about why I'm here, my album. Or let's talk about why I'm here, my next fight. They don't have to speak on her. She don't speak on them at all. Like if you notice, she does not speak on them. I actually follow her pages. She do not speak on them, y'all. Remy be living her best life. Like, no cap. She be all over living her best life, making her coin. She just started her TV network and all of that. She does not speak on them. So for them to be holding on to her coattail, constantly mentioning her, even if the podcast, you could say, people could say, oh, well, the podcasters bring it up. They don't have to respond to it though. Anybody can tell you anything. It's up to you how you respond to it. They could say, keep it pushing. Papoose did an interview with Vlad, and down there, that whole interview was about things with Remy. He didn't have to speak on that. It's given this is their identity at this point. And that's why it's so disheartening when it comes to Claressa, because, baby, you allowing all of this public controversy and public ghetto-ness to overcloud your greatness. That's what I mean when I say legacy overshadow, because she is constantly in the blogs, and it's not for good reasons, y'all. Even if you are a big supporter of hers, you got to admit that this drama, controversy, the crash outs, the exposures is really starting to overshadow. The only time she really get accolades or support is when she got a fight, right? I would say like the day or 2 or 3 days after she done fought somebody is when it goes up for her. Then after that little hype is right back to the negativity. And it's so unfortunate because that's lasting stains. She got way more to lose than the trolls in the comments. And that's what a lot of these influencers and big names, celebrities, influence, public figures, entertainers, actors, actresses, boxers, whatever. They have to realize that if you can't handle the backlash or criticism or perspectives, opinions from people in the comments, turn your comments off, because you hold that power too. Even though you shouldn't have to, but guess what? That's the way of the internet. That's the way of the internet. You have a better chance at controlling your behavior and your response than trying to dictate or control how the internet will move forward. It don't go like that, and it never will. And y'all know we speak on that a lot, like when it comes to the Laonia situation. So she better get with the program, because I don't see, and y'all, this is one of the reasons why I don't feel like Papoose really loved that girl for real. I feel like he really, and it's starting to show more and more. If you go back and look at how he was as a man and a husband when it came to Remy, outside of the infidelities and stuff like that, because I'm a firm believer, and y'all, you cannot make me think differently. I believe wholeheartedly that he was the first one to cheat in that marriage. Now, 2 wrongs don't make a right, but I believe, based off of things that I've seen and how long I've been following them, yeah. And now, especially with all these receipts that's coming out, y'all, when I tell y'all, watch what I'm about to show y'all. Y'all gonna see why I'm saying this. But what was I saying? Yeah, he was a completely different man. He wasn't like, he was always smiling. He was never in no drama. Like it's just a lot. It's a lot right now. And if he really cared about her, because I feel like because they are together and everything is Papoose, 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 Papoose upstairs. My man, my man, my man. Everything is her man, her man, her man. So that makes me believe that he has some type of influence over her, which your partner should. Your partner should be able to tell you to chill out. You doing too much on social media. They should be able to tell you that, right? So I believe that she probably won't listen to other people or PR or whatever like that, but I believe she'll listen to him if he really was to sit her down and say, hey, babe, look, you're doing too much. You got a legacy, you got a brand, your name is on the line. Like, you got to chill out. I believe she would listen to him. That's why I say he's in it for himself. I don't believe that he really loved that girl, y'all, because ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell your man can't set you all the way down if you making a damn fool of yourself on social media. It's no way. Especially if they value the relationship and they really want to be with you longevity wise. If he was really in it for the long haul, for forever, a couple of forevers. Shout out to Chrisette Michelle. If he was really in it for a couple of forevers, he would not be allowed, or not allowed, but sitting back watching his girl, his future, make a fool of herself. Come on now, y'all. This is a grown up conversation. Fan or no fan, supporter or no supporter, we got to keep it real. Like, we got to keep it real. She does not make herself look good in the media. Constantly fussing with bloggers, fussing with people in the comments. Like, you on a different level. When you are up here and you start fussing with people who are down here, you stay down there. Okay? And they wonder why Remy got so much support on her diss track. That was so embarrassing. If y'all go on, matter of fact, let me pull that up first before I show y'all that video. Let me pull it up first. Hold up. Because I want to show y'all. Now, mind you, this is a diss track, right? Y'all know most people don't even get involved when it's a diss track, let alone celebrities. Celebrities don't or won't say anything because it's a diss track, right? Hold up, let me see. Okay, here we go. Celebrities won't say nothing because it's a diss track, because clearly she's dissing another, or should I say other celebrities, right? She's dissing other celebrities like Papoose and Claressa. They are celebrities as well. So most celebrities won't get involved. The fact that Remy's comment section under her diss track is star-studded. Damn near every celebrity out there is giving her props. I'm like, dang, do they know she dissing Claressa and Papoose? They got to know, but it speaks volumes because everybody knows that this lady has been quiet. She ain't been addressing them. She don't be clapping back. None of that. This lady be minding her business, living her best life, taking care of her child. You don't even see her with no man. Like she said in the song, you say I'm a hoe, but I never get plucked. The only man that we seen her with is when she finally posted those pictures with Easy the Block Captain. Other than that, how can you label somebody a 304 if you never see them with nobody? Remy name don't be ringing in the streets like that. You know who put that narrative out? Claressa. And I think it's gonna be in this video that I'm gonna show y'all, where Claressa said when she was trying to explain they relationship, and she said, y'all know she might have the one who popped out, she might have a boyfriend or two, something like that. She said something along those lines. It's like, girl, you believe in what Papoose told you. You believe in what the man told you. I don't care if I'm dating a man. I'm not believing, because if you know, like, baby, men know how to run game, and men gonna tell you whatever they can tell you to make themselves look good in that moment. You got to take that with a grain of salt. When a man is dragging their ex or talking about somebody they used to have dealings with, take that ish with a grain of salt, because 9 times out of 10, and people, and it's human nature for people to only tell one side of the story, y'all. So Can y'all see this? I can't. I don't know if I could put this one. I might could put it on the other screen. Let's see. Hold up. Is it bigger? Yep. Okay. So notice now. Let me go over here. Dang, I wish I could have. All right. So y'all see the first comment is Claudia Jordan. Second, Mendices, Tammy Roman. Hold on. Samaya Reese. You got Suzette the Realtor. That's the one that used to date what's his name from Black Ink? I forgot his name. Then you got Erica Mena. You got Mariah Lynn the Boss. You got Bianca is King, DJ Self, Remy Network, Vicky Lowe. If you know, you know. Vicky Lowe. Shout out to Vicky Lowe. You got The Real Tahiri. You got Who is Paris Phillips. That girl J Cole. Hold on, let me get to the other one. Why it's not letting me go no more? Hold on, y'all. This is way more comments than that. There you go. You got Diamond ATL, Angel Brinks, Misha Hilton. That's P Diddy, baby mama, one of them. You got Queen Just Brittany, Santana Raymond. You got the Jolie Bell. I am even Cardi commented. Talking about adios, Milo. Listen, y'all, that's what I'm saying. It's full of celebrities in that comment section. And most times, if you go back, if you know anything about diss tracks, the celebrities don't comment. Like they don't get in the middle of that. Especially if the other parties are, you know, well known to or favored in these streets. They don't get in the middle of that. But for all of these celebrities to comment, look, Pretty V, Taraji P. Henson, No Limit Herbo, the Saucy Santana, they all eating it up, y'all. Not one bad comment. That is embarrassing. Mimi False, Super Scent. You got, hold on, let me go down some more. Crash Dummy. That's the I think that's the page where she did it at. Or they connected to it. Or I think that's a producer, something like that. Tamika Foster, which is Usher baby mama. Jay Preezy. Hold on. Let me keep going. Hold on. Okay. Let's go down. Mr. Cheeks, Official, Boss Brit. Some of these people, I hate that they allow, you know, regular people to get the blue checks too, because you used to could differentiate between the celebrities and, you know, the supporters and stuff like that. But now it's hard to do that because anybody can get a blue check now. But yeah, if y'all go under her stuff, when I take the first day, because now all the comments are mixed up. It's a lot of supporters commenting too. But the first day when I went on it, y'all, it was so many celebrities. It looked like all the celebrities was in the VIP section. That speaks volumes. And that's embarrassing. Because it's like, I bet Papoose is like, y'all know she's talking about me, right? I was laughing so hard. But Papoose, notice he didn't respond. Now, keep in mind, y'all, if y'all remember, Papoose and Remy spent time together on Christmas. Remember, they was in Daniel's Leather, his shop in New York City. Papoose told Claressa that he was going home to spend Christmas with his daughter and his mom and them. Why was he shopping in Daniel's Leather with Remy and recording her while she tried on her fur coats and stuff? Baby Reminisce was nowhere in the store. And that's the same time, next thing you know, Claressa come out with a video shopping in the Louis V store, dropping a bag. And then they ended up lying and pretending like Papoose bought her that for Christmas, even though she had already made a video showing that she cashed out in the Louis V store. It's just embarrassing moments like that. It's like, damn. And then he go along with it. Like, dude, you are like 15 years her senior. You should know better. You should know better. Thank you, Trina. Thank you, my love. Thank you for the support. Thank you, Miss thank you, Bama Grandma. Thank y'all. Yes, y'all. Support your girls. Go if y'all don't mind. Push me up there. Thank you, Terry Bro. He said 14 super chats to go. I did set it for all colors, so any amount, it does not matter, y'all. Y'all know I'm not that type of person, okay? I don't care. Support is support. But thank y'all. I appreciate that. Okay. I know y'all like this content because I love the Claressa Shields, Remy and Pap content. I'm really trying to get into the algorithm. I'm gonna try to do 5 lives back to back to push myself in there. That way, and then when the saga stuff come about, because we waiting on court documents. When the courts update, then we're gonna, jump back into that a little bit. But hopefully I'll be far into the Claressa's algorithm so that, the numbers will do what I needed to do. Basically. Okay? 50 years her senior. No, I did not say 50. My heart is a canvas. I said 15. I said 15, not 50. But that is funny though. But he way older than that girl. That's another thing that made me feel like he playing with her, y'all. Because come on now, Papoose got grown kids. His daughter and Claressa is probably the same age. Claressa is like 31 years old. Okay, Chanel, the one that was with Claressa when Claressa went bought that Corvette, they probably the same age damn near. And he got another older child, if I'm not mistaken. All his kids is older except for his baby with Remy, except for baby Reminisce. She like 7, but the rest are grown. Y'all really think this man finna start over? Ain't no way in hell he finna start over and give Claressa a damn baby. Child, bye. I'm not believing it. I'd have to see it to believe it. Imagine you starting over. You almost 50 years old. Now and this is why I say, bro, if he really playing with her, he needs to end it now and let that girl go be happy with somebody that's really genuinely for her, that really wants a family that's around her age with no kids too, because starting a family over, but Claressa want Papoose so bad. Child, listen. She want that lifestyle. I really believe, because I've been seeing people saying that it's not Papoose. The obsession is with the idea of black love. The obsession is with what Remy and Papoose had. And I'm really starting to believe that, because if y'all think about it, from the mimicking of the outfits, Remy showed up, her and Connie the Diamond, I think her name is. They went to Cardi B's concert and Remy had on Gucci, the Gucci boots. Y'all know, if you know, Remy love her some Gucci boots. She wear them a lot, right? With the Gucci tie, the Gucci pants, baby shoes, Gucci down. Okay. Next thing you know, here go Claressa with a whole Gucci boot outfit on. Okay, Gucci boot, Gucci jacket with the white crop top like Remy and everything. It's getting a little creepy at this point. It's really starting to get creepy. But not just that, it's gold love. We got gold love. Not gold love. Talking about, because black, black fade. Black, once you wash it so many times, it turn gray. But gold don't fade, right? If it's real gold. That's what she said, though. Yeah, if it's real gold. Emphasis on the real. That man is not in it. I'm sorry. I don't think he's in it. AK, I am new to your channel. I love your content. Thank you, AK9377. I appreciate you. Are you a female or a male? Which it don't matter, I'm just asking. But thank you. I appreciate the support. I believe Remy and Pap still love each other. I think they got love for, well, let me say this. I think Remy got love for him, but I think y'all know, we as women, once a man didn't hurt us so many times, because based on the rabbit hole and the things that's coming out, Papoose put Remy through a lot, y'all. He put her through a lot. Okay? It's even being stated now. I don't know how true this is. We're going to say allegedly, but I see a lot of bloggers talking about it. They're saying that when Remy went to jail for pew-pewing her best friend, people saying that it wasn't over no $1,000, that it was really over Pap. Now that's alleged. But also, if you read the comments of, when people put out the videos on that, it's a lot of people that saying, hey, I'm from Brooklyn or I'm from New York, and it's true. Like they saying, yeah, that's word on the street that, Remy is the type of person, like she's street. She don't believe in that snitching and this and that, but a lot of people from Brooklyn or different parts of New York been saying that's been in the streets of New York since it happened, but nobody really talk about it. So I don't know how true that is, y'all, but they've been saying it, okay? They've been saying that that's the reason why she pum her girlfriend, because Pap allegedly was messing with with her best friend. Thank you, Miss Darlene. Thank you, my love. Okay, so let's get into it. Hold on, y'all. Let me take this down. I just wanted to show y'all that. I want to put it back. I wonder if I could add it back to. Oh, okay, hold up. Did it come back? Oh, shoot. Why did it come back on my thing? Oh, well, it don't matter. All right, let me pull this video up so we can get into it. Because I got some work to do, y'all. I'm about to start that editing on that big old movie. And yeah, I've been trying to put my focus into it so I can get it done as fast as I can, but it takes time. If you've been rocking with Pac, then y'all know anytime I start working on videos, premieres, or anything like that, it takes me a while. See, a live stream is different because I could just jump on a live and talk, go live. But when I make those videos, y'all know my videos are not like other bloggers, other content creators. I do a lot of editing. Like I try to make it smooth with the edits, the transitions, and all of that. So it's not, I can't just make a video in 5 minutes. Like it takes me a while, especially if it's over an hour long. It's gonna take me a couple weeks. So yeah, but I've been working. Pac, I heard that about Remy going to jail. Yes, I've been seeing that all up and through the comments. That's why I'm like, bro, does that have some truth to it? Some type of validity? Because a lot of people from New York been putting that in the comments that's the real reason why she went to jail. And they saying that's why, if you notice, Papoose don't really clap back at Remy when she says, but that's another thing too. Like I said, they've been going so hard on Remy, constantly bringing her up in interviews, or not even just bring her, but responding when they could just tell the podcasters, hey, I don't want to talk about that. We in a good place. Keep it pushing. Let's move on. Let's talk about why we here, right? They don't do that. They got to respond to it or throw salt on her. So I think that's one of the reasons why Papoose let her have it. Like he didn't even respond to her diss track. And why would you? Why would you? Y'all know what y'all been doing. Y'all know what y'all been doing, and that lady ain't been saying nothing. So, but here come Claressa. Gotta say something to make herself look the damn fool. Ooh, child, listen. I love you more, Miss Darlene. Hey, Nika. Hey, my love. Hey, Miss Marjorie. Okay, y'all. So let's start the video. How long we been on here? 53 minutes. All right. Let's start it up. Let me share it. Let's share it real quick. Let me take this down. Make sure y'all hitting that like button for Pac, y'all. All right. So, shout out. Let me do this, y'all. Okay. Y'all know anytime I play someone else's content, can y'all hear me? Because I got my earphones on. I don't know why I feel like I can't hear myself. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Just anybody, put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Miss Annette say I'm from Brooklyn, but I'm just gonna mind you. Miss Annette, don't mind your business now. We need to know. Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure before I start playing the video. Don't mind your business now, Miss Annette. So, okay, y'all know anytime we as bloggers / CCs, when we play someone else's content, this is just me giving the disclaimer, we have to give reaction to it. But I will tell y'all, because I'm only going to play certain parts, I want y'all to go and watch this video in its entirety, because Laila does a great job at psychoanalyzing, okay? Breaking down the psychology of the mind frame when it comes to obsession and people doing certain things. But I'm going to stop, pause, give reaction because I'm using someone else's content, okay? Y'all know the vibe. So if anybody come in talking about, oh, let the video play, I can't do that. We cannot do that. We can't let someone else's content play through and through. If we could, we would, right? All right. So let's get into it. Oh, let me start it over, child, because I didn't watch it. Hold up, y'all. Shout out to Nyla says,
upload, because now we are in a relationship and yeah, we got to get into this bullshit.
Y'all, we got to do another psychological breakdown because this stuff just cannot be made up. I did some digging and I had a special one of my Vibers provide me with some stuff in the inbox. And honey, we need to take a deeper look at the situation because some women don't just want a man. They want the life that's attached to him, the image, and sometimes they want to become the woman attached to him because it literally just makes the whole little fantasy seem complete. Baby, we are not imagining this single white female stuff that's going on. This is not our imagination, okay? We are not all tripping. We are all watching imitation, proximity, and shifting timelines all wrapped up in the same situation. And that's why this does not look like a normal relationship and not just a regular side chick thing either. This is very, very different because there is a huge difference between a messy situation and a calculated pattern. And what we're looking at right now is not just a relationship timeline that doesn't add up. It's a series of behaviors. But here's the thing. We've been putting them all together. And so it tells a deeper story. So we're going to do a deep dive and fill in the missing pieces. Because this dangerous imitation and mimicry of Remy that we are watching, look, we are not tripping, okay? And you do not have to be a student of psychology.
Hold on, y'all.
On Remy. Let's get into this bullshit.
You know what I find funny? You said, read that comment. You said Papoose ain't gonna be with you long. Enjoy. You don't even know how long we've been together.
Ooh.
You think this is like month, 2 months, 3 month, 4 month type relationship? It's just crazy. It's really crazy. And I'm gonna let you say what you want to say. But just know when it's time for you to get an invite, well, you're not going to get an invite, but when you see it everywhere that, oh, we doing this and oh, we doing that and all this stuff, I want you to remember your comment in general. Remember your comment. Remember that.
Let me say this, y'all, because one thing, if y'all notice, the ones who need the validation, they will literally tell on themselves. And that's why I said Remy didn't even have to do nothing. The fact that this girl tries to seek validation so bad, like how you let people in the comments, if you good in your relationship, if you know your relationship is solid, why do you care how others view your relationship that's not in your home? Like, why do you care? Why do you feel the need to clap back? This is why I feel like people have so much on her as far as going down a rabbit hole because she tells on herself, y'all. The fact that she felt the need to let people know that her and Papoose been dealing with each other in so many words by saying, you don't know how long we've been together or we've been messing around, whatever, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, for you don't know that. Why? Just tell us more. Okay? What's her name? Hattie May say that. Shut your mouth and keep on talking. And that's how people were able to figure out that they've been dealing with each other long before the whole Easy to Block Captain situation. Matter of fact, it goes all the way back to 2020, y'all. Easy to Block Captain didn't come in the picture till 2023, if I'm not mistaken. Papoose and Claressa been sending each other stuff in the DM since 2020. How ironic. And oh, I gotta say this, even though it's gonna play in the video. Y'all remember the last time I went live on this situation and I told y'all that Remy did a song, a feature with Mary J. Blige. Cause when a good girl gone, should be gone forever. And in Remy part, when the song is called Gone Forever. And the song was made in, I think, 2022, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me, y'all, but I think it was 2022 or early 2023, right? Remy's verse goes, let me see if I can remember. You did me wrong. When a good girl gone, should be gone forever. When a real leave, you gonna wish you never met. And I'm a real, don't make them like me no more. Before I share my bed, I sleep on floors. Hiles, hold on. See, I'm a wife. I told you I can't be your whore. We different prices. I don't go for what she go for. Leave the keys. I'm changing all these locks. About to find a new ninja. Give them all this box. Hold on, y'all. Want to bring me down? I give them all this top. See, I got some money, boo. I do what I want to do. And hop out the honey. You turn me to a dog. I'm about to woof. Now I'm gone ninja poop. Okay? I was trying to remember the words. But think about the words, y'all. That song came out in 2022, if I'm not mistaken. And it's speaking, Remy is literally speaking on her marriage being not what people think it is. Basically saying she's she's a wife, she's not sharing her bed. She'd rather sleep on floors than to share her marital bed. Like, she's literally telling it in the song. But this is the gag. Why Claressa liked that video when it was initially put out? Why was she in Remy's likes? Now, clearly, this woman is rapping about her marriage. Y'all, listen. This is go deep, y'all. It is crazy. Thank you, Miss Duncan. I'm late, but I'll catch the replay. Thank you, my love. Yes, y'all. Please hit that like button. Also, thank y'all for supporting my little goal. I appreciate the support. All right, let's get back into it. But it goes so deep, y'all. We're gonna have to definitely go down that rabbit hole. Thank you, Miss Bradley. Thank you, my love. Okay, let's go.
Because the man loves me down. He got plenty of reasons why.
Look, she gotta prove it.
Plenty of reasons.
Why?
It was a private situation and a private understanding of what was going on, and I respected that. You know what I'm saying? And I also know the facts.
Okay.
I know the facts of it. So it's not like, this is a happy home and I'm just trying to steal somebody's man. That's not it. His private business is his private business. So I can't tell him you should have told everybody. Like,
what?
No.
You letting him handle it the way he wants to handle it.
You're going to handle it. Now, I don't know why.
Okay, let me pause that here. Now, mind you, this is an older video, y'all. This was right after, if y'all remember, back in 2024, Remy came out and exposed Papoose and Claressa. Because Papoose was still living with Remy while he was dealing with Claressa, but they was keeping it a secret. And Remy was like, if you being with somebody else, you need to get up out my house. Like, you shouldn't be still standing here sleeping on the sofa or telling me you still want to be with me, but you being with somebody else. And here's how they played it. They was like, well, she was with Easy the Block Captain. Yeah, but Papoose wouldn't leave. The marriage was already over at that point. Y'all don't think if Remy was able to have access to his phone that night, y'all don't think she went through that phone and seen him and Claressa talking to each other? How ironic that they've been liking each other. Well, I ain't gonna say Papoose was liking her stuff, but he definitely was inboxing with her since 2020. Exposed that on the Tamron Hall show. But Claressa been liking and trying to befriend Remy, y'all, since 2023, I think they say it started. She been liking her stuff, asking her for dressing, how to dress advice and stuff like that. And it's like, boom, next thing you know, you end up with her husband. Like, how ironic is that? Thank you, Terry, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you, my love. Okay, let's go. Hold up, y'all. Ain't that some crazy is? But she trying to explain. So she's trying to explain right here, why her and Papoose kept their relationship a secret. Hold up.
She just came with all this energy and static toward me. I don't get it because they weren't together.
Okay.
And you already have someone or two.
But they're living in
That's
the same
where.
home.
That's it right there. Remember, I told y'all that she's the one who started saying that because she got that from Papoose. You know, when these ninjas be pillow talking, you every 304 in the book, baby. Every 304 in the book. How you repeating something that man said and you don't even know it to be true? But the gag is you can't get mad at his wife because guess what? Remy is still his wife even now. You can't get mad at her for exposing y'all when he's still sleeping on her couch and not wanting to leave. The reason, and Remy said this on her live, if y'all remember when they was going back and forth when she first exposed them. Remy said, if you gonna be with her, go be with her. Get up out my house. Like, any woman would have felt the same way. Remy said she exposed them so that would force him out of the house. Like, we're not together. You sleeping on the sofa. If you gonna be with her, then go be with her. That's one of the reasons why she exposed the situation because he didn't want to leave y'all. And if y'all notice, even after she forced him out, he still left his clothes there. When he took that Africa trip, his clothes was still there. Remy had to pack all his stuff up, had it in these nice bags she ordered off of Amazon, waiting for him to pick it up. And he was texting Remy while he was in Africa talking about he ain't got no clothes. And Remy sent over, you got clothes, you just gotta come pick them up. Child, listen, this situation is so crazy.
So that makes things a little different.
You live in the same home and you still got your situation over here though. You're still doing your thing. He's doing his thing. What's the issue?
We met at that Shakur Stevenson fight.
Yeah.
There you go.
You shook her hand and said you were a fan.
Yeah, I happened to be walking to my seat and I
You
looked.
happened to be.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, is that Claressa Shields? I've always been a fan of her.
Yeah, I got a video he sent me back in 2000 and was it 20 or something? I got a video he sent me back in 2000 and was it 20 or something? I got a video.
Let me pause it. Y'all know, shout out to Laila for playing that part more than once because it exposed their initial interaction, right? 20, why the hell? Now, this is a married man. 2020 is when him and Remy was working on their second child. Remy, if y'all remember, they had the golden child, right? But Papoose did an interview with Claudia Jordan and said, basically, let the cat out the bag. My wife is pregnant again with our second child. But Remy ended up losing that baby. She ended up having a miscarriage, right? And it happened. It played out on Love and Hip Hop, if I'm not mistaken. But at that time, your wife is pregnant and you sending videos to Claressa in her inbox. Make it make sense. You are a married man. 2020. Now, mind you, Easy the Block Captain ain't nowhere in this scenario. He didn't come through until 2023. 2020, she just exposed that Papoose sent her a video in her inbox. Okay? Next thing you know, they started going back and forth, sending each other poems. Make that make sense. But they want people to believe that they didn't start dealing with each other until 2024. Talk about. Ain't nobody no damn fool. Because why is you sending her videos? Why are you sending this woman? Oh, and not just that, y'all. She was engaged to Tony Rich. No, not in 2020. Her and Tony, I think her and Tony was together in 2020, but she got engaged to Tony Rich in 2023. Was it 2023? Don't quote me on the dates, but I know her and Tony Rich got engaged, but they ended up breaking. Next thing you know, not long after her and Tony got engaged, she ended up with Papoose. So it's like she probably was, child, is given that those relationships intertwined also. That is crazy. Yep, that's what she said. July 2024, she said is when they made it official or got together, but That don't add up. I'm sorry. You can't make me believe that this married man is sending you videos in 2020 and y'all ain't get together on. First of all, listen, we ain't finna believe that. But let's keep listening.
He sent me back in 2000 and was it 20 or something?
So he's been a fan. You get your moment to say, I'm a fan.
I see her. And when I went to shake her hand, I realized how beautiful she was. I was like, oh.
Now, why he lying? Listen, if y'all remember when Remy did that live, when she exposed them, Remy confronted him about Claressa. She said it on her live. She said, I confronted him about her, and he told Remy, now this is alleged, but I don't think Remy would lie about that. He told Remy, he told Remy that Claressa was ugly. Okay? Now that's not Pac saying that. This is what Remy said. Remy said that when she confronted Papoose about messing with Claressa, she said that he told her, I would never mess with her. She ugly. Next thing you know, now you on here talking about, I've always been a fan of hers. And when I seen her in person, I was like, wow, that's Claressa Shields. She's beautiful. Child. Listen. And y'all know, let me tell y'all why I believe Remy when she said that. Because a ninja will, when you confront a ninja about another female, they gonna say something insulting to make you believe that they're not interested in that female. So it definitely makes sense. Okay? It definitely makes sense. Thank you. Wait, hold on. She's a habit. Thank you, my love. She said 2020, they were trying for a baby. Rem had to stop breastfeeding first so that she could take the IVF. No, she got pregnant. It took. I think the interview is on this video, if I'm not mistaken. If not, I'll play it for y'all on my next live. But Papoose announced on an interview he did with Claudia Jordan during COVID, he said, the cat is out the bag. Basically, we're expecting our second child, but she ended up having a miscarriage. I'm gonna try to find it for y'all, but I seen it. I seen it with my own two eyes. It ain't alleged. I seen it with my own two eyes. So it ain't no hearsay, but I'm gonna try to find it so y'all can see it. Thank you, my love. And thank you, Aisha. She said, Clarence, not Clarence, out here looking crazy. Hey, Lupac, baby, now we know Pap not paying nobody bills. Child, let me tell y'all how he's a smooth operator. Listen, Pap think he's slick. If y'all watch, matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all some homework. Go watch that Vlad interview with Papoose. Go watch it, y'all, and we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. But if y'all notice, whenever Vlad asked Papoose about the rumors of Claressa taking care of him, and he was like, so is the rumors true or whatever? Are you paying her bills? He didn't say no or yeah. He went all around it and started talking about something completely different, saying how, he's always had a lot of jewelry. He's always been known to dress good. And I'm like, damn, all you had to do was say yes or no. But that's the politically correct answer, because let's say him and Claressa break up and she come out and say, oh, you a bum. I've been taking care of you all this time. And they can't say he lying because he didn't even answer the question. He changed the subject. He turned a yes or no question into a whole story time about how he looked, his appearance was, how he never gave bum in the industry. Like, sir, all he asked you is if you're paying her bills or not. Like, or is she taking care of you? Is she wearing the pants in the relationship? He never said yes or no. I'm telling y'all, if you seen it, you know what I'm talking about. So that's, to me, in my opinion, that was a automatic admission of guilt. That told me, yes, she is definitely paying. She done got caught out here too many times flexing going wrong, where she, even with the Louis Vuitton bags, when she had shows, she literally uploaded herself in Louis V, counting money, buying bags for herself, just for her to come back later on and act like Papoose bought her that for Christmas. They y'all, when I tell y'all they ran with that on the internet, baby, they ran with it. That was so funny. Not you showing us you bought it, then he pretended. You could tell it looked like he didn't even want to play along with it, y'all. He was so embarrassed. I am weak. Thank you, She's a Habit. You say, yes, I remember that Claudia interview, but they both was on The Real dressed in all blue. Rem explained it. She wasn't pregnant. He just Oh, okay. So basically I ain't gonna say he lied, but he did say it though. So thank you for clarifying that. I'm gonna have to go watch that Real. I'm gonna have to go watch that episode on The Real because I think they do have an excerpt in this video about The Real when Remy was it? It might have been. I don't remember, but I'm gonna go look for it. I'm gonna check it out. Thank you, my love. Thank you for your support. All right, let's hold on, y'all. Let's play a little bit more.
And so, never to be shy, as the rumor I heard, you then slipped into the DMs and offered him VIP tickets to the fight.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, you know what?
She did.
No, so it was like he's a fan of boxing, and why not come and see the greatest fight? Yeah. But I did recognize like right away. I'm like, that's a good looking man. So I thought to myself, I said, hey, you gotta be blind and I say he's a good looking man. That's all I'm saying. So when I sit in there, it was like, but I didn't even know that I liked him until like probably about 2 weeks. We was texting back and forth.
Texting back and forth for the longest.
Well, I love this part. You were texting, but then
y'all heard Papoose say it? He said, notice how she had to look at him. And she was like, I didn't even realize that I had liked him till, about 2 weeks later. And she said, we was just texting back and forth. And Papoose, he made it clear, nothing more. We was just texting back and forth. No, y'all was doing more than just texting back and forth. Okay? So you, listen, a whole married man, y'all. I am just flabbergasted. Thank you, my dudes. Hey, Pocket Chat, he said, he realized how beautiful she is when he met her in person. So that shows he didn't think she was attractive initially. Not until he seen her. Ooh, that's a good observation. That is a really good observation. And I didn't think about it like that because it kind of goes with what Remy said. When Remy confronted him about Claressa, he tried to play it off by saying, oh no, that girl ugly. I would never touch her. Basically, most men say stuff like that when they are being confronted about another woman, right? So shout out to my Deuce for the way she put it because it makes a lot of sense. It really does. Thank you, my love. Like I didn't think of that. I'm always thinking, I'm analyzing and everything. Thank you. She's a Habit. I can send you the link on IG. You can, boo. I could find it though. You don't have to. You don't have to go out your way. I could find it. But thank you. I appreciate you. All right, let's play a little bit more.
You sent each other poems.
And thank y'all for the support.
I don't think I don't have them on, but yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. We started at some point.
Because I rap too.
I found out that she does poetry.
Notice how she, I'm sorry, y'all. Gotta keep stopping it. Notice how she said, I rap too. He said she does poetry. Papoose know that girl cannot rap. He knows that. And the fact that he let her come out here like that is like, bruh, dude, you wrong for that. He know damn, like, she boxing, baby, she got it. She got it, honest, baby. Like, she's untouchable. But rapping, that's not her lane, y'all. And I hate that some people can't tell people when they not good at something. Like, she cannot rap. I'm not a hater. I like, they quick to call you a hater when you be honest, right? No, that girl can't rap. She can't catch the tune. She cannot. They need to stop gassing her up because it don't sound good, period. Now, greatest woman boxer, that's debatable because, I'm a Laila Ali fan too. But she, greatest of her time, she got it. But she is not, rapping is not one of her talents. Sorry. And if you go listen to her, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
He didn't even want to acknowledge it. Let's unpack. The fact that she is so bothered by something a troll that she does not know says about her relationship is really interesting. And I'm not going to act like I know that sometimes trolls can't get on your nerves and you just got to clap back sometime, but this is different. This woman has a very high clapback ratio. From a psychological standpoint, all this is telling us, Muffin, is that you need something validated. You want the audience to validate your relationship and you want them to buy whatever narrative you're selling. It's giving insecure. And then in the second clip, she literally goes on to talk about being in a private relationship. And she's mentioned this many times, but she's too dense to recognize that telling us that they were in a private relationship is telling us that she was a secret, that she knew that she was in a relationship that she was not supposed to be in and that was not publicly acceptable. And with all of that, she's also telling us that she does not mind playing the back seat if it gets her what she thinks it is that she wants. And this is very harmful for women to have this kind of mentality. It does not guarantee you a relationship. It does not guarantee you respect. All it guarantees is that the man that you are doing this with knows that he can play in your face, knows that you don't have a standard, and knows that he does not technically have to do right by you in order to get you to fall in line.
Okay. Now let's pause that. Thank you, Nika, for that cash app blessing, my love. I appreciate you. Let's unpack what Nala just said, y'all. So she's talking about that initial clip where Claressa was sitting down on an interview with that man when she had that hat on, and she was telling him that, you know, it was a private matter. That was his wife. You know, I was allowing him to handle it how he handled it. And it did set the precedent for that to be her standard. You have to be really, really careful of how you move and how you present yourself and your standards when you first initially meet a man, because they will take it and run with it. And and prime example, there's still no divorce. Not only is there no divorce, there's no talk of a divorce. Like, has anybody seen anything about Remy or Papoose talking about a divorce? Notice Claressa don't even bring the divorce up no more. And I feel like if a man really, really love you, baby, he gonna get that paperwork done. Done data, finito, finished. What is he holding on to at this point? Why is there no court date? Why, like, they don't, that divorce could be so easy. Like, it could be so easy, y'all. If that man really loved this woman right here, he would have been divorced. They have been in a relationship almost 2 years now. Something in the milk ain't clean, okay? But the fact that she allows it, because when you show a man that you're willing to wait on him, guess what? He gonna keep your ass waiting. He gonna keep you waiting because she's already set that precedent that, hey, I'm gonna let you handle this. I'm willing to wait. He's a good man, my man. But it's like, girl, maybe if you put a little more pressure under him, that divorce probably would have been finalized, because then that's when you get an ultimatum. And if you ain't worth him signing that paperwork, then guess what? Move on to the next. Go find you somebody your age that's really ready to start a family and settle down. But if you are worth it, he gonna get it done. At some point, she's gonna have to do that, y'all. She's gonna have to tell him, hey, if you don't sign them papers, I'm gone. Because she done already set that precedent where her standards are low. Because initially, she spoke on it in that interview. Initially, she was okay with it and keeping it private. And it probably would have still been, well, I don't know, because she likes validation, public validation at that. So she probably would have exposed it herself, child, had Remy not exposed it, right? She probably would have, because she seeks that. She loves that validation just like Laonia, child. But yeah. One day it's going to have to happen. She's going to have to give him that ultimatum and tell him, hey, if you don't get that paperwork done, I'm gone. But she's so ditzy at this point, and listen to everything Papoose say. Child, listen. I hope she respect herself enough to say, because no blessings come from this type of situation. And people can say, oh, well, they separated. People get separated. It don't matter. They are still legally and spiritually, because they got married in front of a pastor. So they are still legally and spiritually tied to each other. And the same goes for Remy as well, with her dating other. This ain't just on them. But Remy is not as out in the public with her stuff as they are. You could speak more so on them because you don't see Remy flaunting. Even I don't even know if her and Easy still together because I think they broke up. I think Remy focusing on herself at this point. I don't know how true that is, but you don't see her post no ninja on her social media or none of that. So yeah, it's not a good look. It's not a good look, and you get way more blessings when your union is blessed. Way more blessings. All right, let's play a little bit more, child, and watch him be gone. Okay, listen, child of God, Lupac, maybe she's gathering evidence against them. That could be true. Hey, Miss Becca, that's what Remy told Pap. She said she wanted nothing from him, just exactly. And I believe that, y'all, because she's the breadwinner. When you what can you take from somebody that don't have nothing? Her name is on the house, and I'm not just saying that, it's true. Because if you notice, whenever they did go back and forth when Remy exposed them, Remy was like, "This is my house. I paid for this house. My name is on this paperwork only. My name on the title." And Papoose was like, "Well, she said I don't pay nothing, but I was the one, I could show y'all where the money was coming out my account for the utilities." What? So that's how you know Remy wasn't lying when she said that was her house. Because he didn't go against it. He said he was paying the utility bills, though. Okay? But, yeah, like, she don't need nothing from him. She said she don't even want child support. Like, just do what you're going to do for your child, and that's it. She's comfortable with what she has. She knows she's making a coin. She's making enough to suffice and for her and her child to live a good life. She's showing she's not greedy. Like, just sign the papers. I don't want nothing. Okay? That it don't get no easier than that. It does not. It don't get no easier than that. But Remy, and I ain't gonna lie now, because Remy ain't dumb either. She see that this girl is clocking a bag, okay? And yeah, listen, she play her cards right. She gonna be touching some of Claressa money too. So, ooh, child. That's why you gotta be real smart with these type of situations, baby. Especially when you're dealing with a married man.
Because when someone is comfortable, sense why she's willing to accept a situation that hasn't been clearly defined on both sides. Because if your standard is sacrifice, then almost anything can feel like love. And that's usually where people lose themselves.
Hold on, y'all.
When you speak about
themselves, trying to secure something that was never fully theirs to begin with.
What does Black love look like when it comes to you and Pap? Like when you think about how you both show up and how you guys may define that with
Watch
the
what
way
she
that you
say,
both love each
y'all.
other.
I think, when you speak of like Black love and what we call gold love now.
Come on, gold love. I know that one.
Yeah, because Black love fades, right? You know, you got a black shirt, you keep washing it and drying it, all of a sudden it's gray. It ain't even black no more.
Right.
Oh.
But gold is always in style. Real gold don't turn brown or green.
Wait, I want gold love.
Gold love.
Okay.
So it's like, I feel like with me and Pep, we see the good in each other, and we also recognize the bad.
Right.
But something I can say is that he loves what I love what he loves, I love who he loves, and he loves who I love, and that's something that brings us closer together. Even with me being a boxer, you know what I'm saying? It's like
very heavy on the she loves what he loves, right? Because it's obvious that there was a time when she absolutely did love Remy. It is also very obvious that she needs Black love to not exist. Because in her mind...
Hold on, y'all, because I don't want to play too much Naya stuff.
To a
That's why I'm skipping.
She is wearing... This woman...
First.
Studied and watched.
Okay, y'all, this next clip, pay attention. Pay attention to what's said in this next clip.
This woman for so long that she believes that she has replaced Remy Ma as a person.
All right, well, first, if anybody on here been following when everybody learned about me and Pat from December, I will start by saying that we were private for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And I really was enjoying our private relationship, and I enjoy our relationship now. But I just find it so crazy that a lot of y'all owe me an apology.
No,
I
we
know it's a
don't.
couple haters on here, whatever, some fans too. But anybody that was on here, if you had, once my number got leaked by Remy Ma in December, if any of y'all text my phone, called my phone, you called me a side chick, y'all was calling me a homewrecker, just for her to come out today and tell y'all what I had already told y'all, that she had a boyfriend for 2-3 years.
She ain't never
And
said
y'all
that.
was coming at me? Disrespect.
Remy ain't never came out and said she had no boyfriend for no 2 or 3 years. Okay, the only thing she did was pop out with Easy the Block Cap, and if y'all noticed, she removed it off of her Instagram too. She showed it, she had on there for like a couple days, and then she took it off because she's real private about her life. But Claressa later on down the line exposed her and I'm about to say Papoose. Exposed her and Papoose relationship more and more. The more she's trying to seek validation from the people in the comments, the more, even them doing all these different interviews, their timeline kept changing. And that's why so many bloggers are being able to expose them now. And it going all the way back to 2020. Girl, don't nobody owe you no apology. You still with a married man.
Affecting me, wondering why I didn't respond. You damn right. I was promoting my movie and I was promoting my fight.
You was
I was not about to
embarrassed.
get into something that, one, what y'all asking me, oh, why you doing all this over this woman, husband, and all this bullshit? When I'm like, bro, we been together. We go to sleep on the phone all the time. We freaking talk on the phone all day. We be together in person. So,
and that's how Remy was able to expose their ass, because they had fell asleep on the phone. And at that time, Papoose was still living with Remy. So when he fell asleep on the phone, Remy was able to go through his phone. And that's how the text messages got leaked of her begging Papoose for attention, begging him to buy her flowers, to let her know when he made it home safe, if he went out to an event and this and that, or fall asleep on the phone with her. That's how. That them falling asleep on the phone together while he was still living with his wife is how they ass got exposed in the first place.
For me to be getting called all these different names and the truth finally comes out, it's crazy. Now that the truth is out, don't even give me no apology.
Now, let me be very clear. This is my opinion based on observable behavior and documented interaction. But in my opinion, she didn't just stumble into Pap. I believe that she was watching Remy first. And I don't mean watching in a casual way. I mean engaging, admiring, studying. Because as I go through Remy's social media, what I'm seeing is not random interaction. I'm seeing...
Y'all, pay attention to this part. Because this part is where, and it's going to go kind of fast, is where Nala is going to show how Claressa been clocking Remy. Okay? Watch this shit, y'all. Oh my God. My mouth was on the floor.
Consistent likes, compliments, engagement, sometimes even in the same spaces where Pap is present. And when you see that kind of repeated proximity, that's when you have to start asking the deeper question. Because, baby, sometimes people don't fall in love with the person first. They fall in love with the image first. They fall in love with how the person is received and how they're perceived, what they represent. And baby, let's be honest about what Remy represented at that time. She was beautiful, she was poised, talented, popping, and more importantly, she was attached to a very specific image, the image of Black love, stability, and loyalty. Now, whether that image was real or not is a different conversation, baby, because look, I get it. But at that time, that image was powerful. And just as a sidebar, you have to remember, she's never seen, quote unquote, Black love demonstrated in a way that was non-toxic. She's never seen Black men loving on their wives, celebrating their wives. Even if Pap was doing it on some bullshit, she's never seen it displayed in a way that was celebratory and wholesome. So she had to have it. And so again, when you see someone consistently engaging, really leaned on,
y'all.
question becomes, form of mentorship without even knowing that she was being studied, literally mentoring this girl without her consent. And I don't want you to take my word for it. I want you to see it. Let's actually look at how she was engaging with Remy in real time. Because once you...
So basically, before we play those parts, what Nala is saying is that Remy, when you know, her and Claressa was inboxing with each other or whatever, Claressa was scoping out the scene. Like she, you know, approached Remy first and then started, you know, liking all her stuff and then asking her for dressing tips and all of that. So basically, they're basically saying that she was, you know, using this woman to see what his husband liked. I mean, not his child, what her husband liked. Trying to, you know, find ways to be appealing and even now, the fact that she's still doing it is what's so weird. Like she's still mimicking this lady's style. And it's creepy at this point. Thank you, Terry, bro. 5 super chats to go. Yes, y'all. Can we clear out the goal for Pop? If you are enjoying this live stream, we got 5 super chats left to go, any color. And please, y'all, hit that like button. We got 150 in the building. Show me some love. I appreciate y'all. Okay. Let me and we're gonna go live about this tomorrow. We're gonna do it again. Since y'all showed me some love, y'all cut up in this live time. Part 2 tomorrow. We're gonna go over the crash out tomorrow though. Okay? Because she crashed out on live and then she deleted the live. But we got it. We know where to get it. All right, y'all, pay attention because she about to show how, you know, all of this started. What came about.
See the pattern, you cannot unsee it. Because at a certain point, her admiration stopped looking like admiration and it started looking like preparation, if you know what I mean. She was preparing for that man, honey. You know what I'm saying? Earning them. Let's go. So I'm going to start with some of the most disturbing to me, and then I'm just going to let them roll because I want you to see how frequent this woman was liking her posts, okay? And we all know about the DM messages and the timeline and all that kind of stuff. So just pay close attention to the dates. Now, this right here, I find particularly disturbing, and mainly because of the timeline. And of course, because
y'all got to pay attention to the dates, y'all. January 27th, 2022. Okay. Remy was so pretty right there. She's so naturally pretty without makeup. January 27, 2022. Look, Papoose, I'm in love.
Because Claressa is all up in it. So Remy posts this beautiful picture of her just getting her hair done and her lashes, which we know that Claressa has actually replicated this style before. And amongst the likes, as you see, Papoose is in there saying that he's in love. Now, note the date is January 27, 2022. And baby, the timeline matters because remember, they've established on Tamron Hall's show that they were in the DMs in 2020.
We met at that Shakur Stevenson fight.
Yeah.
And then
you shook her hand and said you were a fan.
Yeah, I happened to be walking to my seat and
you happened to be.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, is that Claressa Shields? I've always been a fan of her.
Yeah, I got a video he sent me back in 2000 and was it 20 or something? So
here we have another time where it gets weird and creepy because here's a screenshot in December of 2021. And here we have Remy Ma. And in the comment section is her husband, Papoose, complimenting her, as well as Claressa Shields. Now, they were already talking in 2020. So let's
peep the play, y'all. They was already talking in 2020. This picture right here, Remy Ma posted it December 4th, 2021. Look who in the comments. Remy says, smile or no smile. Claressa says both with fire emojis. And then you got Papoose right under Claressa comment talking about Remy pretty Remy. Either way, it's accurate. Ain't that weird? Like, that is some weird chat. Okay.
Be clear why this is strange, but it's not just this. There's a whole lot of it. But just think about how low down and manipulative and conniving you have to be in order to play in a wife's face as you sit there and study her and her husband, only to have a relationship with him and act like you're the problem. So now I'm just going to let the screenshots flow. If it's something very significant, I may chime in. But for this part, baby, just vibe with the music and look at the dates and who is liking her posts throughout the years.
Well, I'm going to stop them so y'all can see, because it's going to go kind of fast, y'all. So I will stop it. Look, that's Claressa right here, y'all. That's her. You can't see the like, but that's her picture showing that she liked this post Remy made. And it was on September 3rd, 2022. Okay, this one we have January 10th, 2023. And it says liked by Claressa Shields. Let's go. This one is September 10th, 2022. Liked by Claressa Shields. Let's go.
Turn me up. I like my money.
This one is February 4th, 2020. Liked by Claressa Shields.
I like my niggas screen face card. Never.
This one is January 13th, 2020. Liked by Claressa Shields. This is weird. February 2nd, 2020. January 23rd, 2020. February 1st, 2020. August 6th, 2020. May 15th, 2021. March 25th, 2022. November 3rd, 2021. Y'all, and what's crazy is this is why she have so many. If y'all ever seen, I'm about to look up a video where somebody put together all of the outfits she didn't mimic that Remy done wore, and even hairstyles. Somebody had to have put a video together. I know I seen it before. I'm gonna have to find it. If anybody know what I'm talking about, send it to my email, the link or whatever. But somebody did a video where they put together all of the outfits, well, at least some of them, that Claressa didn't mimic or copied off of Remy. This is probably why she's been watching and stalking her social media since 2020. That's why she can go and literally copy everything she do. Thank you. Thank you, CW449. You said Claressa's obsessed with Remy. Thank you. I agree. It's definitely giving obsessed. Like at this point, it made it even the latest outfit Jack was Remy wearing that Gucci to Cardi's them Gucci boots and the Gucci outfit to Cardi's show, and then Claressa go and get the Corvette. And y'all know in Remy's this song, she literally spoke on a 2-door vehicle where she said, I'm in the city. How she said it? I'm in the city riding something 2-door, something like that, y'all. But she spoke on 2 doors just for Claressa to double back, not only have the Gucci boots on like she had at Cardi's show, and then to go get a 2-door Corvette. Like this shit is weird. It's like she's trying to upstage it at any given moment. It is weird. Let me see. Jacquay said it's given she wants Remy also. I don't think she want her. I think she want her life. Like she wants the whole, she got the man now, but it's given she still wants her life. This is weird. It's really weird. And if people can't see it, I don't know, child. Like, hey Jocelyn, hey Lupac and chat. I don't believe she wants Pap. She wants Remy. In my opinion, she's just using Pap for leverage to get at Remy. I don't know, y'all, because she's very much obsessed with Papoose. But I don't know. I feel like she wants that idea of what Papoose and Remy had, and she's trying to get it with Pap. But it's still things in the way of that, like Remy, the divorce. You know what I'm saying? Like she wants that whole aesthetic of Black love, that whole idea, and she wants it with him. But the thing is, you can't have it the same because y'all not the same woman. So you got to create your own version of love, basically. Like when she say gold love, but child, that sounds crazy. Pac, I know Sweet Ma has a video that she shows all the mimicking Claressa. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna go look. Scorpio says, Tupac, did you see that video where this lady says she slept with that white lady? That was another boxer. I seen clips of it, but I don't think I seen it in its entirety. I'm gonna have to go back and look. So this one was November 3rd, 2021, y'all. Let's kind of go through it fast.
This lifestyle ain't for you. It's
November 9th, 2021. December 9th, 2021. October 17th, 2021. October 10th, 2021. I'm gonna just let it go. It's weird.
bitches.
Damn.
Now, for me, this is where it really gets disturbing. As you see, this is another Instagram post of Remy, a cute picture as always. Claressa Shields is in the comments section. Look at her comment.
Oh,
Who's
Remy.
Remy? Is she serious? Now, based on the date and her own admission, this is during their timeline because this is around the time that Papoose and her were communicating in the DMs. And she's calling Remy underneath her pictures. And
oh, I'm gonna have to tell Nala she got that wrong. She didn't say Poose Remy, she said Pose Remy. So she must have read it wrong. I'm gonna have to let Nala know that in her comments. Because it didn't say Poose, it said Pose. So I'm gonna have to make a mental note. But yeah, it still was weird regardless. Because imagine somebody liking all your stuff at damn near every video you post, every picture you post, giving you compliments, asking you styling tips and who your stylist is, and you giving them dressing ideas and stuff like that just for them to end up with your husband. Ain't that some shat? Like, that's some weird stats, okay? Now this one she liked also, y'all. She liked this one too, back in 2020.
look what we have here. Her actually liking a picture of the couple together in 2020. Really, really, really interesting. And it did not stop there. The likes and the weird fixation did not stop there, honey. She's liking the pictures of Remy. She's liking the pictures of Remy's daughter.
Oh my God.
And this right here was super disturbing because this particular screenshot in a lot of people's mind is representative of Remy being fed up and tired of Pap and sending subs through this song that she did with Mary J. Blige. Do y'all remember? So we're not gonna act like it's ironic that the song that she did, Gone Forever, Good Girl Gone Forever, where it's, you know, alluding to a dude cheating and taking a woman for granted.
Yep.
Claressa loves this. Child.
Ain't that some shit? And let me tell y'all, whenever I was the one who told Nyla about that song, I was in her chat. I forgot the name of the live, but I told her to check it out while she was live. I said the song initially came out in, I think, 2022 or something like that, but they did the video late. And that's when you see it said 2024 is when Remy posted the video, right? But that song first came out in 2022, if I'm not mistaken. And I told Nyla, I said, go look up the song Gone Forever by Mary J featuring Remy. And I said, pay attention to Remy's lyrics. She's literally telling everybody what she's dealing with in her marriage. But nobody caught on to it. You know, nobody paying attention until now. And that's when Nyla played it on her live. And she was like, oh my God. She was like, for one, I'm about to add this to my playlist. But two, she was like, I never heard this before and I didn't know, you know. So the fact that Claressa liked that post is crazy. Like, that's crazy. She talk about, you know, how bad the marriage is, or the husband wanting her to share her bed, and this girl liking it. Thank you, Mom Dudes. Just want to see the goal completed. Me too. I think Terry said had like 4 left, y'all. We got 152 in the building. If y'all want to help clear out Pac's little goal, I would appreciate it. I love y'all though. But thank y'all for the support overall in this live stream. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. Like I said, y'all gave me the motivation to come back live tomorrow, because I see y'all enjoying this content. So we're going to definitely be live again tomorrow on this topic. But tomorrow we're going to talk about that crash out she had. Thank you, Mom Dudes. Okay, let's play a little bit more, y'all. Then we're going to get off here.
Not to mention, something about her liking pictures of Remy and her daughter is really sick to me. It's very, very unsettling. Now, for this one, I really want you to think about what we're looking at. This is dated May 29th, 2024. Remy is posting a picture and Claressa is liking it. It was just a few months later that they're actually admitting to being in a relationship simply because they...
Let me say this. Now, this picture, Remy posted this May 29th, 2024. April, May, well, let's start with May. May, June, July. Claressa said that her and Papoose made it official in July. Right? So, she liked this post, y'all, 2 months before her and Papoose made it over. Hey, child, listen. This chat is weird. It's very much weird.
Can't lie anymore. Even though Remy and many people like myself and others have posted and showed that these two were absolutely interacting before. So for all of the bird heads and the dusties that were talking about, oh, Remy cheated first. Oh, no, baby. That's not what this is giving. And on top of that, how do you dare call a woman jealous or bitter when the woman was playing in her face along with her husband the whole time?
Come on.
And they were together? This cannot be made up. But hey, we're not done because we want to see just how much she was liking Pap's post, how much she was interacting with him. Like, how does a man that is married even get to be on your radar? Not to mention, she was in a relationship herself, allegedly. So yeah, excuse my French on this one, but check this out, okay? Because this dick riding asshole, okay? Look here. Commenting on Papoose's stuff. Sounding like a whole groupie. And baby, this is before the alleged relationship began. But they did say that they were sending each other poetry and all of this kind of stuff. So who knows? Who knows whatever types of schemes was going down in the DMs? Because apparently with these two, it definitely went down. Now I want you to pay close attention to one of these pictures, because I think Papoose might have got caught up a little bit because he took a picture in Las Vegas the night of the Shakur fight, 2023. You think Claressa wasn't there? Child, please. So let's talk about the psychology, okay?
Oh, wow.
Because when you take everything that we've seen, the social media...
Okay, we're going to stop it there because I don't want to play her live in its entirety, y'all. But that is crazy. There was 2 more left, but it ended. Oh, thank you, Mom Dudes. Thank you for trying, my love. I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting my goal. But what was I gonna say? Oh, let me take this down. Because y'all, like I said, make sure y'all go watch Nyla Says video in its entirety so y'all can see the full breakdown with her commentary. Because I had to keep stopping it and stuff like that. But it was really, really good. It broke down the whole psychology of, how it started, the obsession and all of that. Okay. And yeah, if you watch the rest of them pictures, what she was showing, he was at a Shakur Stevenson fight in 2023 and Claressa was there also. So make it make sense. Next thing you know, they get together in make it official in July 2024. And you've been watching this man's family You've been liking all of Clarissa's not Clarissa, all of Remy's pictures, all of Papoose's pictures, all of their pictures with their child and everything since 2020. Yeah. Coincidence? I don't think so. I don't think so, y'all. She been clocking that situation hard. It's given, I don't know what it's giving. Is it giving acrimony? No, that's not a good depiction. I'm gonna have to think of a woman who obsessed over another woman's life and then got with the man. We got to figure out what movie that is. But that is some weird shit, y'all. But anyways, I'm finna get up off of here. Like I said, we will be back tomorrow with another one. We're going to go over the crash out, y'all. Because like I said, she had a whole crash out about subliminals. Because y'all know people been eating her up, telling her that Shadaisha was going to be the one to knock her out. And because Shadaisha lost her fight the other night, Claressa been popping it. But my thing is, every opponent is different with every opponent. So just because Shadaisha might have lost her fight the other night, it does not mean that it won't be a different type of fight if she was to fight Claressa. Every opponent is different, right? The preparing for a fight is different with everyone. The focus is different. The want is different with every situation. The determining factor of who wins is based on who wants it more. So I can guarantee you if Shadaisha and Claressa was to fight, it's going to be a different type of fight because Shadaisha knows what's at stake. She knows what's on the line and she knows what can come from a win against Claressa. Okay? Not saying that it's going to happen because you never know if they even get to that fight, right? But I'm just saying it'll be different. Don't just say a person can't get a win against you because they lost to somebody else. No, every situation is different. So I would still like to see it happen, me personally, because I really do feel like, and I see a lot of other people agreeing with this, Claressa does play it safe when it comes to her opponents. Mind you, she gets to choose the people she fights against, which, everybody does, of course, but she really does play it safe with her opponents and she'll gas them up. I noticed that pattern. She'll gas them up and make people like, oh, they hit hard, heavy hand, and don't sleep on them. Yeah, but she play it safe, y'all. She really does, because it's a couple names that people, and here's the thing, you want to go with the people's choice because that's where the money coming from. When you go with the people's choice, what they want to see, that's the ones who's paying you, supporting that fight. So why not choose the people's choice? Because it's been a couple of lineups that the people have chosen for Claressa, but she don't even entertain those conversations. Okay? Why? I don't know. Maybe we'll see later on, but who knows, child. But anyways, y'all, I will be back tomorrow. Brene and Akira. What about them, my dudes? It's a lot going on with them too. I might have to do a live on them with my son. I'll let y'all know. But I will be back tomorrow with another live on this situation with the crash out. So y'all can look forward to that. I love y'all. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Monday afternoon. I'm about to get back to editing my video. And I'm going to keep y'all posted on when that's going to drop. It's probably going to be this week though. Because I'm almost 75% done. So it's probably going to be this week. But I'll keep y'all posted. I love y'all. If I see y'all in these chats, I see y'all. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, y'all.
Y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Stop clearing out the noise. Never let the lie rock. Nope. Say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Yeah. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Park, wipe them down. If it's cap in the chat, she gon' call that out. Lil Park, wipe them down. Came with the proof, better watch it now. Lil Park, wipe them down. If it ain't fast, don't come around. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down. them down. Receive so strong, but the lies won't let. Loop up, wipe them down. When she step in the spot, all eyes on her. Loop up, wipe them down. Expose real quick, make the face to turn. Loop up, baby. Who got the truth? Loop up. Who bring the proof? Loop up. Hands to the left, hands to the right, wipe them down. Club lit up all night, wipe them down. Who got me? She OB. Loop up, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. On that loop up, wipe them down. Blocking the trolls, never looking back. Loop up, wipe them down. Whole crowd move when the name get loud. Loop up, wipe them down. She the voice of the people and she shut them down. Loop up, baby. True too strong, wipe them down. Pop, pop. Crowds sing along, wipe them down. Pop, pop. From the booth she a beast, wipe them down. Pop, pop. It's loop up, baby.